what's the first? I need to go live on my screen as well, don't I? That would help.
Yep.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
Right.
We're going race 2 start, yeah?
Yeah, we're going race 2. What's the first one? Just go
It's
live.
Tom Griffiths at 3 minutes 31, so 3:21 as you watch it.
Tom
It's a meatball.
Griffiths. Yeah.
3:21 as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, my screen is now shared. Let me just double check the stream is doing that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see
I've got it on screen now.
Just wondering why Trading Paints isn't working. Not that it matters.
I have to do the refresh.
Well, that's what I've just done, but then whatever. Close it down, open it back up. Right, anyway, yeah, this is Tom Griffin here in the middle.
It's easy, you can just refer to colours by the colours. I think it's white car.
Yeah.
It's a white car, is it?
That's the meatball.
Yeah. I was trying to piece together what actually. I don't know who moves on who then.
In all honesty, the contact that was there, it shouldn't have caused a meatball, really, but.
Yeah, that's the first reaction I had as well.
It was sort of a nothing of a touch, wasn't it?
I think it's there, isn't it? It's the second one that gets it.
Yeah.
That's the one. That's the killer, that second one. To be honest, in my opinion, I can't put a blame on either driver. That's an RI, which iRacing's kind of made into a big.
Yeah.
No one's he's come up a bit, but but that's nothing.
They both gone into each other a little bit, but that's going to be
I would agree on RI.
Alright. Oh, crap, one. That's not the RI. Untype that.
Oh, Chapman got lucky one, didn't he?
Alright. So the next one is Colin Sansom at 3:29 as you watch it.
Cool.
Something's happened.
Yeah.
Oh. I was going to say he's ran wide on his own doing there, and then
I didn't realise how close I got then. Oh.
Yeah,
you touched him, didn't you?
I did touch him. Bad lucky. Right, anyway.
Right, Michael's fault then.
Yeah, my fault. I sneezed in a direction of.
Yeah. It looks like they both messed up the corner.
They did. What we've got to do, as per the BSR rules, is check to see if Sansom still had two cars on the inside of the white. Sorry, two tyres on the inside of the white line when that contact happened.
Oh no, I think he might be just.
So if not, then you're kind of looking at two cars crashing off track.
Oh.
Contact?
I think you got to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's on track enough there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, are we saying then that Craig Cockrell has ran into the back of Colin Sansom?
Yeah, he's on there. Yeah, give it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I can't tell if Craig's going to make that corner or not, really. I don't think he's running as wide as the other car, but doesn't mean he can just drive through.
I think the fact he's on the brakes kind of now is going to assume he's running wide. He'd like project.
Yeah, it's taken a long time to realise as well.
Yeah. I think unfortunately, I don't think. Yes, Colin missed his apex slightly. He's not done anything really wrong.
No, it's the duty of the guy behind to not crash into the car in front.
It was on the edge of track limits, but like I say, it was just and just.
he was still, he had two wheels on the
Within
back
it.
stuff still.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he was. You can't argue he was out of control at that point just there anyway.
No.
Right.
Craig's
So,
Alright.
got them. What
So-
comes next? Is it just the one meatball?
It's just Sans and meatballs.
yeah, but I'll just
Three
double
three
check.
29 is the exact moment of the meatball. Oh, maybe you gave him the meatball then, Michael.
I can't have done. You're.
Yeah, no, 329. That is actually the second the meatball happened. You meatballed him. Alright, that's it. Michael's still guilty. That is it. But I'm not accusing you, but that is actually the
Doesn't really
meatball.
change anything.
I know it
Well,
did. He's
what it
like,
will change is. Do you not think that will change the penalty? I don't know. Because all Cockrell's done there is span Samson out, and then he's been unfortunately collected.
I
After.
think looking at possibly, I'm gonna.
Does he roll forwards and hit you?
I think that you go forward. I just have to look at the speed in kind of slow motion because like slows down, continues slowing. He's gone across the track to 21.
That's a lot of rolling. That's
I
rolling. So he's saying it's just losing positions. That Craig's done, and he's caused the meatball himself by not holding brakes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think although you clipped him and caused the meatball, I don't think there's anything you could do at that point
yeah.
different.
I'll knock that down to 3 LP then. Did Cockrell finish the race?
Yeah.
I need it. What one do I need? I need that one. I get the rules up so I can see the points.
Points. Yeah.
Yeah, points per position.
2 seconds. What position you're after? I'm just loading now.
Whatever position Cockrell
Where did you finish? And
finished in.
23rd is where he finished. So that'll be 45 points.
So that's 45 points he scored, yes?
Yep, Craig Cockrell finished on the lead lap.
So
He finished 23rd, which is 45
45
points.
points scored. 30% of that is going to be 14, plus the 3 LP penalty is going to get 44 penalty points. Ouch. So he scored 1 point from that race. Alright, one last one from race 2. Andy McEwen, 7 minutes 20 on the road.
Oh, that isn't a car you want to see inside.
Oh!
Oh, Ben's
I think
looking.
there's a phrase for what just happened to Andy there, and I don't think you can say it on stream.
Beep.
Absolutely gang something.
Is it his fault though? I think he's missed his brakes.
Well, he's panicked because Cooper's suddenly gone up on his inside.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a spot causing car left. So, oh, okay, don't turn in.
This is the first 3 wide move you mentioned.
And then you got Arthur Panzel on the outside.
My
Has Pans
opinion.
turned in too early, or has Andy gone straight on?
Bit of both.
Yeah.
But at the same time, 3 into that corner is never going to work.
That's
No.
kind of the route I was just about to say, mate. It is.
Does either of the drivers know they're making it 3 wide, particularly? Or are they both just trying to overtake Andy and didn't realise? You know, they're not necessarily thinking the other one's about to do this. Because Arthur thinks it's going to be too wide, and then he doesn't see the car on the inside, and it's probably the same situation for the other guy.
It's Jason keeping that.
Plus, I don't think Arthur's being particularly aggressive. He's going around the outside, you know.
There's Luke Cooper.
And the one on the inside does make the corner as well. So.
Wrong Cooper.
Well, I was just testing you, alright?
There we go.
I've picked Luke out of the gravel trap.
No, it's wrong. Wrong, Luke. Wrong Cooper again. Is there a third Cooper in the race?
Ashley Thompson.
Oh, Andy Thompson.
It's pretty aggressive, but he makes it.
He does.
Did he make
Yeah.
the apex perfectly? Like almost like he knew
I
what he was
can't.
doing.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think he's tried to dive bomb. I think he's just.
if there wasn't a car on the outside causing a 3 wide with a crash, that would be called an excellent move, you know?
Yeah, I think he got caught out and had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he's turned in particularly late there either, from his onboard.
I think he's just panicked because he's got Ben there who's up for the championship when he's got
Yeah.
a car now dive bombed up his inside, isn't it? The
Yeah.
last thing you want to do is hopefully have contact with Ben, and like 3 wide in that corner was never going to work, especially when they all attack it so late. Like they're all late on the brakes.
Looking at his cockpit, there's not really much more Andy can do.
No.
So
I also
then,
don't think there's much
No.
Hansel can do, is there?
well, not making it 3
Uh,
wide.
Yeah, but that's the point I was trying to make, is that
Is Panzel turning into him as he comes alongside at the same time, though?
from Panzel's point of view, it looks like it's going to be too wide. He doesn't see the car on the inside, does he?
Yeah, but just before the impact, Panzel goes to the right. So does that cause the collision with him?
Yeah, he turns in.
He's definitely turned in with another car there, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, I think he expects Andy to go for the apex.
Yeah, because when you look at kind of the road, a rotation on bends and then like the cars in front
Yeah.
of you, well, I think that is a natural line, but it is at this point Andy's still going straight because he's got
Got a car on his
the
inside.
car inside also going straight still. But I'm
I
leaning
guess
towards an RI because I can't come up with, or mine is,
No,
can't come up with like someone to blame.
like we said last week, if we're taking that long to decide, it's got to be RI.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's more Panzel's fault than anyone, because he didn't have to turn in then.
I would say it's more down to Panzel, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say he's being too aggressive, though, because
no.
just going around the outside of someone when they're that, being defensive isn't that particularly aggressive. If he doesn't know the other car's going 3 wide, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? He's just braked a bit later.
I just blame Panzel's dodgy controller.
Hmm.
If he's using a PlayStation controller, he would have been fine there.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what do we think, Dan? What do you think, Dan? Do you think it's like
Well, I put Panzel at fault for the contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's more Panzel's fault, but could they do anything different, really?
I think Panzer could have done something different.
Yeah, he could have probably kept more straight.
I think it's.
Yeah, so then we're now leaning towards Panzer, which would be a 6LP because it was only at.
For Andy, yeah.
I think that's fair because Andy didn't do anything wrong. I don't think.
No, definitely. And I don't think Panzer has either, but I just think he should react maybe better to seeing that car go straight on. Rather than
Well, just it's more a thing of, okay, there was a gap and there's a space, but you've got to make your moves at the right times to make them safe, you know. And if people are going to be making overly aggressive moves, not saying it's overly aggressive, but overly opportunistic. Sorry.
Yeah, I just think
like
he would have been fine if that other car hadn't gone up the inside.
His life's all about what ifs, though, isn't it?
Yeah, so Panzer will win, yeah. 6LP.
Yeah.
Everyone else agreed?
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
That's going to hurt him then. 6 LP plus minus 60 points. He's actually going to score negative points for that race. That's it for race 2.
Yeah, that was race 2, so that's race 3.
Nice.
What we should have done in that one was actually double check pit lane start. So while we were in it,
Ah,
but that's fine. I can skip back to that in a minute.
everyone else doesn't have a drink.
Pete. So yeah, there's only Nick, Warren Messenger, Liam Stimson, Jack Oliphant wouldn't have served his because he was commentating. I'm assuming the penalties what are still outstanding or people haven't served are also going to get points taken off them.
I think so.
So what's the first one in 3? Shane Bigot 237.
Do it again. Yes, Piggott, McDonald, and Chapman all at the exact same.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we have a protest from Piggott against McDonald.
This is where his VR headset dies. It's gonna be a slam dunk.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's painful to watch.
Like, no, no.
I think he kind of knows that penalty was coming from the second it happened.
Oh yeah, he knew.
It's unfortunate he had the failure, but
It's
yeah.
like, was it one of the Matthews logistic cars at Hockenheim? Well, I may have failed in there a couple of times. Was it James and these?
Yeah, and exactly the same place, wasn't it?
You can see there was nothing, like,
He had no idea where he was.
No.
The air was just random shit.
if he just hadn't have put that picture right, he would
Yeah,
have
if he
been
just
fine.
held it left,
Held
just
it
held it
left.
left on the grass.
There's a lot of reasons like, I think he just tried to like, hold it straight and panic in it. So like,
I know it's great to talk in hindsight. I think when you have failures like this and you know you're on the grass, you just got to bring your car to a stop for the good of the
yeah.
rest of the pack. Steer it into all if you have to, I guess, but because your race is probably going to be at a failure anyway. But
I
that's
think a
always
lot of it is
hindsight.
like,
I know when you're in the heat of the moment, you don't know what's just happened.
Panic,
You kind of
innit?
panic. I know. Yeah.
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I've had VR failures before as well, and I've done the exact same things he's done there.
Chapman.
But unfortunately, he has taken out 2 championship contenders in a one race. So
So
it's
that'll be
right.
this. So now let's just double check Chapman and
Oh, they're both.
yeah,
They're both.
yeah, we're
Yeah,
both
got a bit
DNF.
of
That's
backlash for
fine.
that.
Yeah.
So it's a 12 out. That's good. So it's McDonald's. Oh, that's my McDonald's. McDonald's.
1300. Jason Cooper. Next one.
That's getting quite sight. So yeah, we've got Jason Cooper at 13,
Yeah, this is
which
it
will be
now.
in 5 seconds. Yeah, 12:50 as we watch it.
He's lost it.
Yeah, loss of control. What caused that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be another one for Craig then, I think. We're staying consistent with what we're doing in past races. If they lose control, they're sort of responsible.
Fortunately, slowing
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yeah,
Losing control of the motor vehicle.
so that is cockpit.
Yeah, pre-cockerel.
Easy corner to lose it at if you get on the power too early.
To lose control, you're obviously doing something wrong, aren't you? So
Adam Fox is. Oh, fair.
Yeah, you've been put on a naughty step by Adam Fox. So
I ain't too surprised. He
I-
must have done something. Must have happened.
No, I know what he's protested.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is it something good? I like with it.
Just a bit opportunistic, really.
Fox on Nick, lap 9, turn 10.
I don't know which one's turn 10. I'm assuming coming up.
The hairpin.
At turn 10.
Oh no, this
Oh.
this hairpin here, yeah. Oh, is that the protest?
Yeah, that's it.
That can't be the protest.
That's why I was a bit
Oh,
shocked.
hang
I knew
on.
it was aggressive, but I thought I'd made it.
Let's get it. Netherlands.
I'll shut up. I'll mute myself.
Turn 10 is indeed that right hand hairpin kinky downhill.
Yeah,
That's an RI then, come on.
Oh,
yeah, it's
yeah.
got to
It's
be.
an
Both
aggressive
cars
move.
continued, didn't they? So
At the start of the braking zone, which is here, there is room on the inside, so Nick is committed to a
Yeah.
outbraking move, and he's
Yeah.
straight shooting the door. They've had a door
Yeah.
bang, but they both continued, no problem. So that's RI in my books.
yeah,
that's okay, mate.
I agree with that.
Actually, can we give Nick a DSQ or something?
I knew you were going to try something. I looked at the thing.
No,
Ahead of him by what?
it is. Wait,
Yeah,
bowl's fair.
Well, I think it was all Nick's fault, and he just
Yeah,
took a late lunge.
yeah, alright. Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree with RI on that.
Oh, we're on race 4 already.
Yep.
Actually, before I go too far, did anyone have license points? EX3, Warren
Me.
Messenger, and oh, come on. Yeah, you said yours, and there should be a Warren Messenger in there somewhere as well.
I don't think he was in the race because I think I was alone
No.
on both my pit starts.
Okay, no, he hasn't raced. Okay, so
Who's
we
that?
can. Nick Postman can have a -6 on his penalty serves. So I can write that in. Oh, fuck's sake.
Only is alphabetical, eh?
I've been thinking about sorting it, but I think no, I best not because it might change with a whole whole spreadsheet. Like you know what the
Could you
spreadsheet's
imagine?
like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's all of them done in this race, yeah? Race 4 then.
Ben's just said he's on his way home now. So, oh, probably too late to be honest, Ben.
Oh no, we needed a race 1 replay.
Yeah.
You're going to get to see me again in this race. Exactly the same corner.
We'll have to see if we've got any money left over from the entries and see if we can buy Michael an SSD.
I've got an SSD.
Quick
Wow.
one.
No, I think a lot of it comes down to my CPU.
Yeah.
It's quite an old one.
I really can't comment. Before I got this computer only a few months ago. Before then, it would take me a year to load into like the Nordschleife or something like that.
What have we got? First one then.
Craig and Robson, 312 on the road. No PS4s.
Craig Robson, yeah.
Craig McDonald and Simon Robson, yeah, two
Yeah,
people,
so-
same time.
And
Then Robson also protested it, so it's 312 as we see it. Lap 210-1.
Is it? So Simon's protested visibly. Better do it.
Was it a jumpy for me? I didn't see what happened. I don't know what's going on, but is it jumpy for anyone else?
Yeah.
I think it's because you.
Yeah, as soon as it comes to the point where the contact's going to happen, it just jumps.
I don't know if it's still loading in or something like that. I don't know if
Yeah,
you just got to
no,
give it a
it's on
second.
I'll give it a second and then we go again.
You know.
How about now?
So far, so good.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Would
Two
you,
cars crash.
Would you rather it a bit more jumpy now?
I'd rather not have to debate over what just happened there. Did Robson have the right to go to the inside? Yes. Did Robson run out wide? Yes. But did McDonald run tight? Yes.
Yeah. In case of both drivers wanting the same piece of circuit.
Pretty much.
That is two lines there crossing a meeting in the middle.
Yeah.
I wonder if that bump there pushes
Yeah, push him out wide a little bit,
pushes
yeah.
out wide a little bit, but
But then at the same time, McDonald is coming in tight. Following, is it
Yeah.
your front? Following your line, or whatever that is.
yeah. But when also Simon is quite tight here. Like he's on the curb
Yeah.
before you get. So
But at the same time, he's on the brakes the whole way through because he
Yeah.
knows he's tight.
that's what she said.
He-
He. Oh, you got a massive run on him.
Yeah, you do on that straight. Why do we have to make decisions on things like that?
I'm kind of leaning towards RI.
Yeah.
They both going side by side into a corner, which is always going to be tricky to do it. And they both leave each other room. There's room there, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely room there.
One entry, but when they both got to Apex, they're like door to door, so they're both entitled to full car's width. And I think Robson was running out wide, can't deny that.
Yeah.
But McDonald gave him a car's width at best.
Which is going on the rules is all he needs to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
We need to give him a racing room, isn't it? I think is the wording. Which I know.
He's inviting a crash by squeezing at the same time, you know?
I mean, on his, yeah, he does squeeze a little bit, but at that time he doesn't know the other car's going to hit the curb and bounce out, does he?
No, but even if he didn't hit the curb and bounce out, barely a car's width there anyway. Yeah, but so the curb doesn't count. The white line at the start of the curb is a track. Curving
Yeah.
doesn't count when it comes to giving room. So if we go and just pause it on the point of contact, that's a car's width and half a foot, maybe.
Yeah.
So this is undeniably a squeeze. So I think at this point, in my opinion, it's two cars both having done something wrong. Therefore, all right,
Yeah, I think they're both guilty.
they've both done each other really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go with that. So that one we're going with RI, yeah?
Yeah.
10:04, James Neath.
I'll just close my mic off a sec.
Glenn.
This is James at
I know.
9:54. Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's Lee. Yeah.
It's just yeah, I think I was close to this. Oh, no. And that's a meatball for James. Oh, that's what I was close. That's me. I knew I was close to something.
I thought
I was just in front of them. That crash had nothing to do with me. Don't worry.
I think unfortunately
The rest of the rules, keeping it consistent. Least, yep, Holmes has lost control,
so
causing contacts.
causing James to DNF, wasn't it?
Yep.
6LB. Andy McEwen 1511, yeah. This was nearly Ben's championship down the drain, wasn't it, I think?
Oh yeah.
This was the
It's,
this
if
was
this is the
almost a
one,
championship side. I suppose we'll do it from this view, yeah. This is where
happened
yeah.
15:01 is when the contact
Some
happens.
deja vu.
It's you again, Nick.
Me trying something.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't touch Ben.
Oh, Ben Andy's stuck inside Ben there.
Yeah,
That was very
Ben
lucky.
was very lucky, wasn't he?
I know Ben was like quite vocal in the Discord chat, and I'm like, it was nearly my championship. Yeah.
Oh, he's like, I've lost it. Oh wait, I'm good. Ben was sweating all race long.
Yeah. I'm blaming Ben
Well.
for that. Why did he have to be there?
So, Nick's kind of got lucky here in a way.
Oh yeah.
Is that you? Yeah, so you got lucky that the contact happened between McEwen and Ben before you got involved.
Yeah, I
So
thought
really-
there was a bigger gap to Ben, which is why I went for it. But if he had
Really?
I would have twatted Ben.
As this isn't a protest and it's just a meatball investigation for McEwen, the meatball comes from his contact with Ben, and therefore it's McEwen's fault.
Yeah. So then that's almost a selfie, I suppose you'd call it.
I'll just
I know,
no further.
no.
That's what it is.
No, what it is it caused Ben to lose places, didn't it?
How many places?
1, 2, yeah, 2 places. So, going on the rules, would that then be license points?
Ben says it'll be on soon. Should just message him and tell him he's got a load of penalty points from that incident.
Yeah, you can then. He just wants to come in on the final few minutes, doesn't he, and take all the glory.
Yeah.
Did McEwen finish?
Did McEwen
Yeah,
finish?
it's
No, 1 lap
One.
down, so yes.
Okay. How many points do you get for 23rd?
23rd? 45, the same as earlier.
Oh, okay. So that's 14 plus 30, so it's 44 penalty points again.
Yeah.
Just to be fair on Andy, is it worth saying that if I hadn't have come and storming and twatted both of them, that Ben wouldn't have lost the positions either?
There you go. Told him. Told him he's got 44 PP.
I think going on the rules, it is the fact there was contact, if that makes sense, from Andy. Makes it
You can argue that Andy's contact with Ben has pushed Andy into your car.
True. Because that was the
Yeah.
thing that me and Andy were arguing about, because he thought it was my fault that they touched, but I
And
didn't.
yeah, so the problem is the first contact between Andy and Ben happened before you got involved. And
Yeah,
as we've experienced during the season of stewarding, we
Yours was
cannot
collateral
go on
damage.
what ifs. No,
Yeah.
well, we can't go on what ifs. We can't say, well, Nick was about to go and smash them both off the track, because it's a what if at that point. Because by some pure act of God, you could have pulled the handbrake and come to a dead stop before the contact. You can't say for sure without it actually having happened.
No, from
So-
that view, it looks like I'm perfectly slipping up the inside of both of them, you know?
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
what I
perfect
went to
move.
have you.
Yeah, I agree. It was the constant contact what pushed them into you.
Yeah. So you were probably going to wipe out Ben and probably not touch Andy at all, had Andy have not been hit into you by his contact with Ben.
I think he
Yeah,
might have made the corner, to be fair. Like, I know he's going in hot at this point,
Well,
but
me,
yeah, you. I think you would have got up the inside of Andy if Ben hadn't.
I think I
been.
would have made the corner, but I
Yeah.
just I misjudged
Yeah, it
the
would have been a
distance.
door
Ben
rub
has
again,
pitched.
but
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
bold.
You wouldn't have made the corner without touching another car, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah,
But it is-
the mistake I did was missing. I just misjudged where Ben was.
Yeah.
I think Ben was going a bit because I kept up with him the whole race. I think he was purposely a bit slower than he normally is as well. So maybe he braked earlier than I was
He's
expecting.
having a championship race, is the wording.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think unfortunately that the contact came from Andy, which then resulted in like Ben losing the places. It wasn't contact from you into Andy. What then?
It's you've got
What
very
if?
lucky there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it's now going
Did
to
you buy a
what
lottery
ifs.
ticket?
Right that way.
Is Ben on yet?
Just now.
Oh, he suddenly rushed in when he said he's got 44 penalty points.
Hmm.
I was turning the PC on and I just walked in the door.
Right, that's fine. It is. I'm going
We're
to
just
quickly
reviewing me
load up.
nearly continue until next.
I told him about that incident. And he got 44 penalty points, and I got
Fucking is on.
and a question mark.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking to myself, I was like, I haven't been on incident.
We're looking at your contact between you, Andy, and Nick.
Yeah, I'm just double checking the.
Oh, right, yeah, that one.
Well, actually,
Yeah, it was
And
all my
Andy got a
fault.
meatball, so yeah.
100%. If you hadn't braked early, Andy wouldn't have hit you. I would have sailed through on the
Yeah.
race.
So,
Yeah, if I hadn't attempted to try and actually make the corner.
tell you what, though, Ben, you was lucky to finish the race after that.
I know that don't know if it would have made a difference, but
It
it would have
wouldn't
made
have,
it
'cause it's-
awfully close.
It was only
when
one
I
lap
checked
down anyway,
After I did
so
it, I checked as like if I'd taken him out, would he have lost? But I think you would have been just good.
you would have still got it.
It would have
Because
made
you-
me sweat a little.
You would have still scored like 40 or 50 points
Ah,
because it was only
It
one
was-
lap down
yeah.
from the finish.
Yep.
So you were guaranteed like a 20-something place finish.
It was calculated. I knew I was like last lap. I'll go for something there.
Sweet.
I
Do you want
was-
me to load up the race and I'll stream it on here.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate. Yeah, yeah, you can do it. I'm
It's
just
probably
loading.
easier than trying to upload it.
Yeah, no, that's fine, mate.
Yeah.
I'm just loading up
Uh,
race 2 to double check the pit lane starts. Other than that, just qualifying bits and then the race 1 bits.
so you want race 1, yeah?
Yeah, load up race 1, and then so who should have had it? It'll be anyone was you Nick, I think. If one,
Length.
Nick and Liam Stimson, because
I messed up my first pit start. I came out like 10 seconds behind everyone. Left it way late.
I did that on my one. I had, I think it was Monza. Like I was so wary of trying to jump out in like the middle of the pack.
Huh?
I left it too long.
Oh, that was race 2 then, not this one. Are we checking race 2 now?
Nick, yeah, no, I was just double
starts
checking
all that
you did what you should have done, and you have done.
Yeah, it was a really boring race. Didn't overtake anyone other than damaged cars.
When you can go to minus.
Right. It is
12?
loading the replay now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just clicking this. So who else was it? I said Warren Messenger didn't race. Liam Stimson.
If they didn't race, so they didn't serve their penalties,
I'm assuming the penalty points then get
you
knocked
still have
off.
you have to. Yeah, you have to knock. So you have to put a
Yeah,
have to
put
put,
in like an admin protest for
yeah, but I
not
think you
serve.
have to do it from the last round. You'll have to disqualify them from the race. I don't know how it works now. I
What
don't know how you'll do it with the
I would
sheets to fudge
do?
it.
No, is I would just put it in as like race 1 or whatever. 1, name it like admin, and then just put it as like minus X amount of penalty points, because you can add penalty
But
points
yeah,
now.
but if they didn't turn up, it's got nothing to take them off against.
Yeah, but
You'll have to do it, and we'll have to look at it and see if it
yeah, or
works.
we can do it afterwards anyway. It's not much for that. Let's get the protest bits done. So Liam Stimson didn't race then. Who was the other one? Warren Messenger didn't race. Jack Oliphant didn't race, and that's it. Right, so ready with yours, Ben. When did you got it?
Yeah, I'm just loaded.
That's fine.
Right.
Let me just go to live stream.
Share.
Discord. Stop streaming mine for a minute. Don't show whatever.
Right. You should see that.
Let me watching stream.
Yeah, got to go.
I will when I actually watch yours rather than Michael's. Yep, I see
I've
it.
just turned mine off. Yeah.
So, race 1. First one is at 2 minutes 50 as you see it. Shane Piggott, Meatball.
Is there any quality things you need to check?
Yeah, yep. Simon Robson, Nick Postance,
Kip.
Kip,
Simon Robson, Nick Postons
yeah,
didn't.
Okay.
Kip did do a lap.
and yeah, Kip's got a penalty for not serving his.
So you disqualified him for that, have you?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet, because I didn't have the replay to double check it.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything in this one until I had the replay to double check it. But
Yeah, he's done a 1:57.0, so
yeah. So Dan
he's gone out of the pits.
Virant. Nick served his then, but he didn't set time. Simon Robson, did he race?
I remember seeing Simon.
Yeah, Simon Robson.
Yeah, he was there.
So and that one's done.
So
Warren
Kip Stevens
Messenger.
gets a DSQ and 12 LP.
DSQ from race 1, yeah.
Yeah, and 12 LP, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which got 120 penalty points.
Yep.
Alright, that one's added.
Ian Howes, is he there? No, I don't think. I don't.
No, he
reckon
didn't race.
he didn't race. And Dan Vorosky, what his name is, he didn't race. And
No.
nor did Jack Oliphant.
So all of them, you just got to minus the points of their championship somehow.
Yeah, that's fine. All
It's off.
all of the ones what are outstanding after we roll the sheet forward, then I'll look at it again, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So now just protests and shit.
Okay. 2 minutes 50 shampoo.
We could be on for an early night, yeah.
Don't say that. Race one's the busiest race. Race one is basically half the protest in the entire night, so
So who are we looking for? Shane Piggott.
you get 250. Looks dicey.
Trouble is in the air. Yes, surely.
Yeah, it's now, I think.
It's coming. Someone gonna get loose yet?
Oh,
Hey. Okay, so
It's
what
not.
happened up front?
It's not
Brakes,
one of them
brakes.
panic
Comes off
attacks
the brakes to
for
try and avoid, but yeah.
So
So are we gonna blame Planet X car for cutting off the front of Holmes and causing the contact?
I think so.
that's what
And
it.
so it's looking.
You had an overlap, as per BSR.
Yeah, the 88 tech car didn't do anything wrong, did he? He was tight
No,
to
he
the
held his
line.
line and then.
Yeah.
There wasn't contact, but there was going to be contact anyway.
Yeah. Which is we've
On the
kind of
netcode.
the last few weeks is if there's going to be contact, then we kind of ignore the netcode because you can't be blaming netcode all the time.
Yeah, I'd put that down on Craig McDonald.
Craig McDonald.
Yeah.
So that is Shane out of the race. Oh,
But then that other
is that
88
Glenn?
car,
Is
I'm
Glenn
Glenn,
out of the
assuming.
race?
Yeah, Glenn's out, and so is Craig McDonald, and so is Nick Postons, and so is Simon Robson, all within like a second of each other.
But then what we need to
Yeah,
look at right now is could Glenn have avoided that? Or is that now?
yeah, that is.
Where's the Glenn POV?
Go to that one. Actually, let's go.
I say cockpit might give you a better idea.
Down
Was that pillar?
Yeah.
He had much of a choice.
No.
You know where he was
That
going
A
there.
pillar was pretty horrible in that situation. Like there.
Yeah, it's not enough. And you hear immediately he's on the brakes. You can see it on his speedo as well.
Yeah, watch
Yeah, no, that's...
there.
No, yeah.
Fuck.
He did his best to avoid it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even heard him scream.
And so we get from that
So
a
that's a
Glenn,
12
a
LP
Craig,
for.
a Nick, and a Robson meatball.
Yeah, so that's a 12 LP is all you can do for Craig McDonald.
Okay, bump that
That is
up. Oh, that's his
DSQ.
second 12 LP of the night. Of all the weeks to get a 12 LP.
Yeah, well, that's why everyone should have read the rules, really. I did tell them, everyone, that it's going to be a pretty harsh night to get penalties, this. It's to try and encourage everyone to be clean. Okay, so that is your first few anyway, Mr. Perry.
So then
What's
we
the
got
next one?
Adam Fox on Richard Pocklington, turn 4 hairpin.
What time stamp?
Lap
Yeah.
lap 1. It's a
Lap 1,
protest.
turn 4.
This is great, actually. You'll enjoy this one.
Hairpins, this is actually going back further.
Yeah, or it is. I've also put one in on that same hairpin.
You gone too far.
We've gone very far past it.
1, 2,
Yeah, now.
3.
Yeah, it's turn 4's this hairpin here.
Fox on Pocklington. Pocklington's Plan X. Oh,
Fair play.
Right, yeah.
Lick.
I
set.
mean, he does come out of nowhere.
They both continue though, yeah.
But Fox has actually lost no positions. However, his teammate, whoever that was on the outside, I think Sam maybe, has been ran off the track.
Sansan. So Sansan was there.
Yeah.
And what happens behind you? You hear a bit of bashing.
One.
How
Yeah,
did
so-
he get on the grass in the first place? I'm assuming he has outbraked himself, but
He
Yeah.
just fucks the brakes, then panics.
yeah.
He wasn't too late. He was just a little bit late, and that's why he managed to almost stop it. And then slight
I'd say
contact
that-
with Matthew's car, but no
Oh, it's a
further.
free LP because he
Yeah,
costs.
it's a free LP.
Yeah.
I think that's all it is.
So it's a free LP. So whatever 30% of his score was.
Where did he finish? If you load up the click the results button.
15th.
which is 58 points.
So 30% of that plus 30.
Alex getting around this week.
30% of that plus 30.
I definitely think for next year we need to change the.
Hang on, right. So
No, it's not plus 30, is it?
Yes, because it's 3 LP.
Ah,
So what position? What position did he finish?
58. Oh no,
So
he
you got
finished 15th, but he scored 58 points for finishing 58.
Okay, so that's an 18-point penalty plus 30, 48 points.
Yep.
No,
Oh, almost like 488. That would have been a bit harsh.
Yes.
So he scored like all of 10 points that race. Okay, next one is Michael Seal protesting Craig McDonald at Turnport as well.
It is.
Oh, not another one.
Yeah, just go back. That's it. If you go on my view now.
I don't know why Nick's bothered to turn up tonight. I have his teammates the incidents.
We've had a bloody nightmare, haven't we?
You can't comment on anything that's happened.
61. If this is it now.
Done the same thing. We just love a dive.
Well, he basically got it done until iRacing said, I'm going to make Michael's car bounce in the air.
Yeah.
Might be a bit harsh, but I'm more inclined to say alright, just because iRacing made that worse than what it would have been.
No, he picks up the throttle. He should be trying to hold it a bit tighter in the mid corner. He just tries to get on the throttle and runs out into him there, doesn't he? It's not. The incident's fine here. He's made the corner. He's done actually a really good job.
The overtake's absolutely fine. Okay, yeah, he's using a bit of grass, but that's fine.
He then just drifts out as he tries to pick it up a bit earlier, I'm guessing. Hold on, let's go on his
Yeah.
onboard. Who is it? Oh dear.
He's picking up speed now, yeah.
Yeah. He picks up the throttle just a bit too early, which means he doesn't hold it. It drifts him out in the corner into Michael.
What happens to Michael then?
Lose position, but I finish.
So it's a 3 LP. 2.
Yeah, it's 3 LP. He's lost multiple places.
But he's already disqualified from the race, so he's not scoring points. So you.
But he's still going to get 30 points from the.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
How did he?
Oh, has he got 270 points taken off this week then?
This would be his second one. He's had 100 and crap. Yeah, 270 points deducted. I hope he wasn't anywhere in the series standings.
What's Planet X trying to top the points table on penalties?
I think Planet X was having a go at seeing if they can go from full points back to 0 by the end of the season. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't be as bad. There was a team once that had a whole night with 4 drivers in, and they managed to score minus points for the whole night.
Oh wow, that is impressive.
That was Macumbi Macaulay, a real life race team as well.
So the next one is Shane Piggott on Lee Holmes, second from last. Unsighted and couldn't react quick enough. Car totaled. So it's Shane on Liam Holmes or
Lee Holmes,
Holmes.
second from last, so that's probably the right-hander turn 10. Yeah.
That's that one we've already seen.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think he's just
Oh,
put it on
okay.
Lee instead of
So
Cole.
I've just got a C1. Oh,
He's the meatball that we've already looked at, isn't it? And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
now
yeah.
it's showing the this is Shane's protest over it.
yeah. Okay, that's fine. I put C1 there for action. Next up then is Fiona, 6:35 as we watch it, meatball.
6:35.
As we see it, yeah. Oh, it's coming into that corner again. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Fiona.
the worst. When you
Does number 9 finish?
see it coming from so far.
Number 9,
Yeah.
Craig Cockrell finishes 20th,
20th.
but multiple positions lost.
The only thing it can be is a 3LP.
Yeah.
Multiple positions lost. Let's just check that he does actually lose multiple positions.
Which driver was it? Sorry, Cockrell.
Craig Cockrell.
Yeah, he does.
And where does
Yeah.
Fiona finish?
DNF.
DNF.
Oh,
Meagle.
DNF. Okay.
Yep, so that's all you can do with that one. What's the next one?
Sam Smith, 14:03 as we watch it.
Oh, so this is. Yeah.
And he's done a protest at the same time against Andy Thompson. Probably last lap, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, turn 1 people.
Oh.
Oh, we're back at this corner again with this same outcome.
Yeah.
So there's overlap.
It definitely got the move done, I think.
I
There.
think, unfortunately, then it is the
Thompson's tagged him and turned him.
It's
Thompson's
just one of those
tagged
things
him.
where you think you got enough space to cut back.
Yeah, I did it on Monday night against Lee. Exact same thing. Go for the switchback and you just mistimed it slightly.
And that was a meatball.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's crabbing.
So, how lucky am I in that last race to not get a meatball?
Yeah.
You're
When you
ridiculous.
consider honestly, I hit it. I was like, oh my goodness.
Hold up. Sam Smith still scored points though.
Was this last lap? Or
For last lap.
And he could probably bring it around for the finish.
He did. He continued and finished the race.
He
So
was
that's
so
actually
lucky finisher.
what he's done there is given Andy Thompson a reduced penalty from 6 LB and DSQ to a 3 LB for causing.
Yeah, but you're always better off trying to get the points. Oh yeah.
Of course, yeah. But he's gone ahead and finished the race still.
Yeah, fair play. So that's a 3LP for Andy Thompson.
Yeah.
Which is 30 points, which he won't care about because he's
only
not in the series, but it's protocol.
Fair play on Sam.
11th.
So 66 points he scored, minus or times 30.
How many points, sorry?
66 for 11th.
So he's 22 deducted then.
Yep.
Oh, plus the 30, so it's 52.
And then we're done on Cybers for tonight. We've done
Yep, that's that.
Nice.
So
That's everything done, isn't it?
I think that's the first thing Nick's been able to say all night. Nice.
The only thing we do need to do then after this is go through and look at the way of penalising the people who had outstanding penalties, but
Yeah, you might have to just go through a week that they did do.
yeah.
What you can do is, because there is a week 12 tab on the spreadsheet, just ping everyone in there.
Yeah, but it depends. I have to. You can only. I don't know if you just hold on. Well, I think if I open up the
What I'm saying is, we finish this week, we wrap it up, we roll it forward, and then everything that's outstanding will stick into week 12 or meet 12.
What it's trying to do, I think, is take points off when they finished that week. If you haven't scored points that week, I don't think you can drop them.
That's what I was talking about. So if you go into weekly standings, there should be one or two people in minus.
Weekly 2 seconds. Point sheet.
Well, it's not roll forward yet,
Weekly
is it? So
scores. On no, it is. We need to roll it forward. But if you want me to roll it forward now, 2 seconds.
You shouldn't need to roll, not for weekly score. I thought.
No, no, you shouldn't need to.
Uh,
Who had the most?
just refresh your tab, see what happens. Craig
You
McDonald
what?
is down there with 38 points, so yeah, that's working.
Yeah, my weekly score isn't working on mine. So I need to.
Did he actually go from being third overall for the night down to last? But ouch.
Who? Craig McDonald? Was he? He would have
Yeah.
been third for that, was he?
Well, he's got 34 points total now at the end of it. Oh, he may not have been, sorry, but he's lost 270 points. Actually, yeah.
So how much?
Mm,
So who else am at a big drop then on protest points out of interest?
Just realised because Adrian got some points for that thing with me and you, Ben. I've beat him by 1 point in the standings now,
No.
which kind of feels a
Oh.
bit dirty. But
what's that? Adrian Hendy.
no, Andrew McEwen.
Ah,
Yeah,
You bumped McEwen in the standings.
by 1 point.
Oh yeah. That's
And,
alright. You're not in the podium positions, so that's fine.
Nah,
and
it's only
out
6.
of
It's not a
all
big
of
deal.
that, we've had a change, I think, for the pro-am leader.
The Handy was at the top as well.
Was he
Before.
handed top? But why is it telling me that Tom's now gone down one?
Yeah,
it's good.
he passed Griffiths this week,
Okay.
so that's fine. Craig Cockrell has dropped. No. I think that podium's still the same in
One that has changed is Arthur Panzel and Lewis Rose in the overall.
Yes, I saw that.
Arthur was ahead of Lewis anyway before on the night anyway.
Lewis didn't race,
Lewis didn't
but
race, but it is Arthur has
Arthur
penalty.
did race and then went above him and then got a penalty and now he's below him by
Ah,
Which,
so
13
yeah.
points.
means Arthur can't drop this week then as well. So
Yeah, which that automatically will calculate.
yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So that's what he's dropped most probably. That'll be his first points all season, I think, for Panzel. I don't think he's had any other.
No, yeah, so Adrian Hendy won by 60 points. I won by 95 in the end. So yeah, I probably could have got away with not finishing that last one, but
Yeah. But where's the fun in that?
yeah, exactly.
So if we
Potkinson,
go,
Ryan Main got ahead of James Neve.
Yeah, just
So
26
Yeah.
points.
Did James Neve get a penalty then?
No?
No, he had a DNF, and then one race he couldn't get into. It kept going on to the load screen, and then dumping him back out again.
Oh, okay.
Similar.
So there's 2 races where he didn't score.
I'll tell you what, it's interesting to look at the cleanest driver things.
what
So,
was that on?
So if you go on the safest driver,
Oh, because you're up there in the top. You're basically the top guys done the whole season. Yeah, I get it.
that's what I mean.